Boruto. This is Boruto. This is Boruto chapter 66, Do or Die. Oh man. This is actually a cool color page. I like it.
All right, if I could give a title to this chapter, and I swear this is the last bit of snark you'll get until the very end of the chapter.
I mean, I love snark.
That's my snarkiness. No, who am I kidding? This ain't the last you can get. Anyway, it should be called. You know how they put the letters capital, lowercase, like to kind of make fun of something?
Yeah.
Foreshadowing. That's what we should call this chapter.
Foreshadowing.
We have to say epic foreshadowing. Can you give me one of those, Brian?
Epic foreshadowing.
Oh yeah, I didn't know what I was gonna get, but that was cool. I like that.
Yeah, that was good, Brian.
Yeah, it wasn't, guys. I mean,
it was very good. Hey, that's my brother over there. We both do good voice work.
Yo, nah, man, this. Oh, we about to have fun with this one, guys.
Oh, yeah, I think so too. All right, so anyway, last we left off with Boruto, they were confronting Code in the woods, as you do, and Momoshiki took over Boruto's body, and Kawaki has unlocked the Otsutsuki Karma weapon that Amato has been working on with him, in a last-ditch effort to protect the 7th Hokage. Imagine that. Imagine being a child and feeling like you have to protect the 7th Hokage. So, yeah, he turns into basically a pretty close replica of Ishiki. He has the same horn that wraps around the back of his head and outward. It's actually a really cool design. I will give him credit for this. I do like this design. It's pretty sick. And everybody's just looking on like, whoa, damn. And Code is just like, what the hell? He has karma again? And, he and Ada, I think her name is, I never remember her name, Ada, go into like just basically a full-blown conversation about how this fucking guy has karma now. And Shikamaru is listening like, whoa, he has an ally somewhere. He's actually talking out loud. So that's cool. So immediately, Kawaki and Momoshiki get into it. They just start fighting. A lot of two-pay.
Shikamaru's so smart. Shikamaru's so smart.
Yeah, he's like, ally.
That's important.
I'll log that up here in the old noggin. The old Nara noggin. As, Momoshiki, I guess, in Boruto's body gets into it with Kawaki Shiki.
Oh, man!
And, big old alien battle, basically, because these are the two alien gods of Naruto.
We're no more ninja. We're jumping out of the ninja realm.
Yeah, you're literally throwing giant blocks at people. I mean, we haven't been in Ninja Land for a long time. It's not even...
It was a little ninja-y before.
I think we lost ninjahood when Susanoo came in. That's not
I'm just saying for Boruto, I felt like they really was trying to get back to their roots. I mean, I hope that's what it was, because...
They did.
Otherwise, the fights were really lackluster. But I'm not going to get into that.
I mean, they were trying, but, not too long. There's alien gods now. So, they get into it. Naruto's like, what the fuck are you doing? That's my kid, dude. And he's like, he's also a demon trying to kill you. So... if he dies, he dies, I guess. It's
yeah. Lord Savage.
Bow, bow,
what do you want me to say?
Yeah. It's a hard one.
He's got to die.
If he dies, he dies.
Father.
This is just murder shit.
I'll be your son, don't worry.
I'm your son now.
I don't really have to fucking care. Who's in my way? I'm gonna fucking kill everybody.
So yeah, Momoshiki comes in trying to do something with the Rasengan. Lots of countering, fighting. It's actually a really cool fight scene. To go blow for this would be a long, because it's a very long fight scene. But it is cool. I will say that. They do a big Rasengan and weird Otsutsuki claw thing clash. The battle continues. Very cool. Kawaki actually catches Momoshiki slipping. He stabs him with that weird node thing that he shoots out, and then he has like a giant block just landing directly on top of Momoshiki. But Naruto comes in to save his son from being murdered by his other adopted son.
His other adopted son.
He's like, listen, man, I can't let you kill my literal child. you
like Kawaki, you're wild.
Please.
You know I'm not about to let that happen. I don't care what the circumstances are.
Yeah. And
Naruto would gladly die before he lets his son die. That's how it works, man. Kawaki was wilding.
Yeah. I think every parent would, for the most part, they would die for their kid. And then, Naruto's just yelling like, you can't do this shit. This is my kid. We got to find another way. And that's when Boruto actually comes back to consciousness. And he gives him that look. He gives Kawaki that look like, all right, I know what needs to be done. I see it now. And Boruto basically gets up, and he seems to be using the meds that Amato gave him to kind of suppress Momoshiki to, battle for control within him for a moment in order to have a conscious moment to talk to Kawaki and Naruto. And in this moment, Boruto realizes that, like, well, this is harder than I thought. I don't think that this is viable anymore. I almost killed my own dad. Fuck it.
Yep.
And Kawaki looks at Boruto. Is like, remember what I said to you once? And Boruto's like, yeah, I remember, and I've come to realize that we're gonna have to go through with the last resort. This is too dangerous at this point. And Kawaki agrees. At that moment, Naruto's like, wait, what are you talking about? And then Boruto uses some wind jutsu to blast Naruto away temporarily, or at least for a little while, to give Kawaki enough time to fucking do it, bro, to take him out. And Kawaki, no hesitation, just eviscerates Boruto's innards with his weird claws.
Senju clan arm.
Yeah, his weird.
The Senju clan, he's a descendant of the sage, right? And that's no. Just Madara?
No, he's a guy who's like strictly. He's not a Senju clan guy, right, Brian?
No. Oh, okay. Let me.
Senju clan is the first Hokage.
No. So, okay, what I'm trying to say is the Senju people, or at least the head guy that was super duper strong with his wood jutsus, right? He is a descendant of the sages, right? No. Just like Madara was
maybe you're right. Yeah. The lore of Naruto came in last minute, kind of.
Yeah.
And it is weird to
I don't want to go along with it.
Yeah, and look, I feel like
basically the point I was trying to make is that I'm all of these transformations that's going on, I look at that as like the wood jutsu stuff. Basically, just maybe it looks a little different. It's not really that significant. Who cares?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's wood jutsu, but I could be wrong. Please don't.
It's probably not.
Please don't.
I'm pretty sure it's not. It's probably like skin and nasty shit.
Yeah, please don't bully us in the comments. It's been years since we've read Naruto.
You fucking dumbasses.
Yeah, he's like, oh, you don't remember this intense alien lore that Kishimoto decided to shove in the last 30 chapters?
Josh, you're a dumbass, and Chris, don't enable the bullshit. That's not Senju. That's weirdo arm.
Yeah. It's just special, weird, gooey arm jutsu. Ew. So, yeah, Boruto's just been...
Now that our tangent's done.
Yeah, Boruto's just been eviscerated. Everybody is just like, whoa. Damn.
Gaping hole in his stomach.
Yeah, and he falls to the ground, I guess dying. I guess this is the end of the Boruto series. Let's give him one of these. And this was a good final chapter of Boruto.
Imagine it. It's like, all right, now we're on Naruto. What was the last chapter?
Kawaki Naruto Next Generations. Again.
Now we did a time skip. Oh, yeah, Boruto's not dead. He's still edged.
I mean, obviously, this is not the end of Boruto.
Yeah.
Okay, so whatever. Let's throw it into thoughts. Because that's the end of the chapter. It was a big old action chapter with the death of Boruto for what as much as we know. So, Josh, what did you think about this chapter?
What did I think? Raise your hand if you think Boruto is dead. Okay, raise your hand if you for real, seriously, actually think 100% Boruto is dead.
Yo, imagine next week.
I can't see Brian, and you guys can't see Brian, but I can guarantee you that he's not raising his hand.
Brian, are you raising your hand?
No, he's not.
I raised my hand the first time.
But for real, on the for realsies,
for
like
real, 100% actually dead ass.
On the Pinky Promise, this is our real thoughts one. Did you raise your hand?
No, I didn't raise my hand.
Damn, good. We kept the brotherly bond, all three of us, and told the truth. But yeah, go on with your thoughts, Josh. What did you think?
Bro, I don't even know what the fuck I was trying to say. This shit was really. Oh, we thought he's dead. I don't know. Ain't much happened. I mean, I guess I'm happy that Shikamaru and Naruto's still alive. That's like my biggest takeaway. But you know, when I said the foreshadowing at the beginning, I mean, clearly that's what this chapter is about. Because we remember how the series began with these two looking at each other and capital EDGE when it began. And come on, we know that's going to happen at some point, and this is just a prelude to that.
Yeah.
Boruto is going to wake up and he's either going to have a real big attitude with Kawaki and company, or he's not going to be himself. Oh, who knows, bro?
I don't really have to fucking...
Who knows? Those are all my thoughts. I'm looking through these pages. Is something cool happening? Not really.
Yeah.
I don't mean it like something interesting to really break down and unpack. Not really.
Yeah.
Kawaki got real strong out of nowhere, but I mean that's how that stuff works.
I mean, you know, that was built up with him, to be fair. Like they mentioned that he had the karma and they were trying to unlock it again.
Yeah, I'm not chagrined by that. Don't worry. I am curious, and I hope one of you guys know what they talked about there being an alternate plan where, like, if the med situation doesn't work out, I believe that they would try to reincarnate Boruto or Kawaki, one or the other.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Karma, something like that. Which I remember them mentioning it, and it still wasn't crystal clear to me.
I remember it. Oh, sorry, Brian. Go for it.
Go ahead, Brian. Yeah.
Essentially, they're trying to get Code's body so that they can use him as like a double body for Boruto, I believe.
Right. Yeah, I remember that where they were like, a move to get the karma out of Boruto would be to have him reincarnate through Code's body. If we're correct. Don't bully us in the comments if we're not right. But I do remember that way as well. But yeah, I don't know. If that was all your thoughts, Josh,
yeah,
I'll throw it to Brian. What did you think, Brian?
I hope to God that this is setting up the Boruto theory that everybody's been talking about since the beginning.
Ooh.
Which is that Boruto is actually the villain of the series. Like, instead of Kawaki. Like, Kawaki is actually the Naruto kind of character in this series. And that scene in the beginning is Boruto possessed by Ishiki. I think that would make this series so much more interesting. Because they've already showed that Boruto is like a mirrored version of Sasuke, and they showed that Kawaki has like a connection with Naruto more so than Boruto does. So I think it would be really interesting to see them kind of mirrored in a different style of series, kind of like, you know, what if Sasuke was actually possessed by Orochimaru this time? You know, like that's kind of what it feels like. And I feel like Boruto has so much potential to do something different, but following the same skeleton of Naruto, you know?
Yeah. No,
I do know, and I do think that would be really cool.
Yeah, I mean, I think like that makes a lot of sense, and that's why a lot of people subscribe to the theory that like at the end of like that beginning is misleading and Boruto is actually the villain, whereas Kawaki is trying to save the village.
Right.
And yeah, I mean, I that was what I thought when this happened. I was like, I feel like at the very least, Momoshiki's gonna wake up with more control over Boruto than he had before as a result of this. If Boruto's consciousness comes back, it'll be in a lesser sense, and Momoshiki will have an easier time taking over as the series progresses. That's what I think. But yeah, I also think that that's what this is leading to. It's interesting. I also really like this chapter. I thought the action was cool.
Yeah,
I like Ishiki's
it was fun. It was a fun read.
Yeah, and I also really like this ending. Because I was like, I know, like, I'm not really fooled that Boruto's dead or Momoshiki's dead, but when I saw this, I was like, whoa, he just killed this guy.
Damn, how's he gonna come back from this?
It was also brutal, you know, like, he's just like, multiple tendrils are coming out of him. I'm not fooled, I promise. My first initial thought was like, oh my god, Boruto's dead. I was like, just for a millisecond, my like gut reaction was like, damn, he's gone.
It's like that.
But then I was like, it's Boruto, he's not gonna die. But yeah, I definitely think this is interesting. This is all just like such new territory that it's hard to predict either way, but I definitely do think that trying to build up with, you know, the Boruto being the villain of the series, shock after shock horror. But yeah, solid chapter all around. I didn't have any problems with it at all. Had a good time reading it.